Hey guys, how you doing? Trucker G here.
And Mrs. G.
Oh, let me hit this button right here. Oh, there we go. Tell you what, we sat down for a second, and I think both of us started to fall asleep a little bit.
Yeah.
Miss G had the recliner going up, and she said,
Excuse me.
didn't you?
Sorry, getting tired.
She was actually all ready to rant, and I was looking at point-of-use water heaters, and she's like, I don't know if I feel like ranting now. She was ready to go a minute ago.
Cheryl says, hi, G's. Hey, hun. Melody says, evening, G's, puppers, and G addicts.
Imagine
hey,
that,
Melody.
it's usually me ranting.
Michael Paul Warner says, evening, G's.
How you doing? How you doing?
Gary says, hey, G's. Hey, guys.
How you doing, Gary?
John Sahady says, not the vape again. Nope.
Nope. Somebody made her mad.
Bless you.
Is that right?
Patty Little says,
Devil,
hello
come out of
from
there.
Michigan. Love you. Love you too, sweetheart.
That's what Grandma always used to say when somebody would sneeze. Devil, come on out of there.
Checker says, I ran in last night. You go. Cheryl says, everything okay? It will be here in a minute.
We'll let Miss G get into her rant. Asked a lot of people earlier if we should auction off the G Spice seasoning. Got an overwhelming yes. So we'll let you guys decide if you want to do that tonight or save that for another night.
Lisa says, hello, G's, and good evening. Good evening, hon.
You
Sweet
let
says,
us know.
hey, y'all. Gary says, what's up, G? Trucker G? Love y'all, brother.
What's going on? Eric and Pam, how you doing?
Hey, Eric and Pam.
They're in the house. What?
What? Barbold says, evening. Thought you were leaving out today.
We ended up
Change
getting a
your
load,
plans.
and the load don't have to pick up till Friday, Barb.
Andy says, hey there, Mr. and Mrs. G. How are you and the pups doing?
We're doing good.
Doing good.
We could have picked up a load that left sooner, but this one actually pays a whole lot better to wait, so we're just going to wait.
Penelope says, I just been ranting to my friends, LOL. Cheryl said, should I be watching the mail for some G-Spot?
Yes, you should. I'm going to get it sent out tomorrow. We ended up passing by the
If you ordered last time we were in,
we passed by the
that's been
mailbox
mailed out
or the
already.
post office on the way home. The wind was blowing so bad in that door that I had in the back was starting to flop, and so we got it back to the house. And I told Mrs. G that we're gonna have to go to the post office in the morning. I got the truck unloaded now.
Shannon says, hey G, I love you guys. I'm going to watch the vigil in DC jail. Not so much. I won't say why. Maybe we agree or disagree about some of it.
Oh, you're all good. You're all good. Well, once you go ahead and get into your rant, baby, you got like 520 people on Facebook waiting to see what you have to say.
All right. Well, I'm going to get into it. As you seen last night, we did our G's After Dark with a twist. We had Dennis from Truckers TV here. And while we were doing the live, someone messaged me while we were doing the live, and I just kind of glanced at it. And we're interacting with you all and with Dennis and having a great time. I looked at the message after we got off, and apparently the person thinks that they should tell us who we can and who we shouldn't and should be friends with, which is very, that's not right. If you don't like somebody, that's fine. You guys have problems, whatever. That's between you and them. But you shouldn't be going around telling other people, you shouldn't be around this person or you shouldn't be around that person because of this, that, and the other.
It's kind of one of them. I'm sorry.
No.
I didn't mean to interrupt you. It's kind of one of them things is, I don't care if you like me or not. If you don't like me or you're hanging around with somebody I don't like, I'm not going to go tell you, hey,
No.
I'm not going to like you if you're hanging around with this person. No, it's not up to me to tell you who to like and who not to like.
And the person advised in their message that there was a lot of people disappointed in the fact that we were hanging out with Dennis.
Exactly.
We've known Dennis for over a year now.
Some of you guys don't know the background on Truckers TV. Truckers TV's been going on for a while.
Yes.
And he has other truckers that go on there and they film on his platform.
Mm-hmm.
We do everything ourselves here on Trucker G. It's just me and
It's
Mrs.
just
G.
us, yes.
And
But that's
we
the way
might
this
have some
platform
company
is set
come.
up.
Well, he has truckers that do their own platform within his platform.
Mm-hmm.
And some of those people have left and gone on and done their own thing and badmouthed them. I don't know what the inside scoop is on it. It's none of my business.
Yeah,
I
it's
could
none
care
of our
less.
business.
If you got a problem with Dennis, you take it up with Dennis.
Yes.
You got a problem with me, you take it up with me.
us.
Don't tell Dennis who to hang around with. Don't tell me who to hang around with. Don't
No.
tell anybody who to hang around and who not to hang around with.
And the thing is, it's like little playground shenanigans.
That's
I mean,
one thing that'll get under my skin quicker than anything.
The person opened the can of worms, and then when I started, conversing back and forth with them, then they didn't want to say anything. And then it was like, well, I don't know if that person is there, right now watching. Really? What does it matter? We decide who we want to be friends with.
All right, enough
You
of the
should
drama.
decide who you want to be friends with.
I think they thought it was going to be some kind of big drama. I'm tired. I hate school kids
It was just
drama.
It's what it was. It
third
boiled down
grade
to
drama.
be little kid school shenanigans.
And it really bothered me with, like Mrs. G said, is the guy sent the message saying, "Well, I don't know if he's still there or not, so I don't want to tell you because you might tell him."
Well,
Do you not know me well
If you
enough?
have a problem with that person, then you should go tell that person, not going around behind that person's back and spreading whatever.
No, that's not what bothered me. What bothers me is you said, "Well, Dennis ain't here," and well, how am I supposed to know that? Then you don't know me very well. If I tell you something, you can take it to the bank. And if you don't believe me, well, why are you even freaking talking to me anyway? I ain't got nothing for you. If you don't have enough trust in me and I haven't earned enough of your respect, why you bothering with me? I got nothing for you. That's what bothered me.
Pebbles, thank you for the star, son. Star salute. It just, like I said, the first thing after reading it, I thought to myself is, do not tell me who I can and cannot be friends with and hang around with and let into my home. Laura says, I can't stand schoolyard BS. It's ridiculous for sure. We are grown adults here, aren't we? Good
You would
grief.
think so.
Let's stop the stupidity. Exactly.
You would think so.
J-Dub says, it's the G's. Hey, y'all. They're jealous and like to start high school drama. Tell them to grow
all
the
good.
hell up.
All right, that's enough of the drama. We got that off our chest. We just wanted to make sure whoever needed to see it, seen it. Most of you guys know where I stand anyway. I don't care if you like me, you don't like me. That's on you.
That's right. John Sahady says, just because G is a bit ugly doesn't mean I don't love you
You
guys.
know you love me, brother. You know you love me.
Love you too, sweetheart.
Oh, it's been quite the day. My feet are hurting.
Oh, yes.
Heck, I sound like I'm crying a little bit.
Are you whining and
I think
crying?
I might squirt a little. And not in a good way.
Amber Rose says, what's up, G's? Ugh, sounds like judgy people. Ugh, ugh, ugh. Dr. Pepper Drinker says, the only problem I had last night was I'm on my phone and thought it was Trench, and I was at work, so that's my only problem.
You're all
You're
good,
fine,
sweetheart.
sweetie.
You're good, sweetheart. All right, like I said, enough of the drama. Asked the people earlier if they wanted us to do the G Spice auction tonight. You let me know if you guys still want us to do that, or if you want us to do it another night.
Yeah,
It's up
let
to
us
you.
know, guys.
I like to leave everything up to you guys. I mean, you guys have just as much. You guys are the reason why this page is here. So I like your input.
Well, I mean, girl says, G said he can't be friends with anyone who says Mrs. G is prettier than him. Bonnie said, we love you, G. Love you.
I had to think about that one for a minute.
Oh. Hey, Lynn. That's our neighbor from down the road.
Lynn, how you doing?
She says,
Damn,
what am I missing?
You're all good, sweetheart. You're all good.
James Deckard says, hey, did you get that donation? Did you get...
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
All right. Cindy...
For Mook.
Okay, gotcha. Cindy says...
Corrine.
Karina.
Yeah.
Love the backsplash in your kitchen. Oh, I love the backsplash in the kitchen too. It is awesome. J-Dub says, tell me about the G-Spice. What's in it?
Yeah,
If he tells you, you'll have to play it.
I kind of like you, and I don't want to have to kill you. And just...
Ashley says, OMG, you kind souls. Get some rest. Always remember, you do you. You never need to explain yourself.
It's goodness goodness in a bottle is what it is.
Cindy Buck says, G, you want to use my heating pad.
I might need to.
Darlinda says, y'all's house is coming along great. I love that kitchen. Oh, I'm loving the kitchen too. It is beautiful. Windows are
Johnny, it ain't happening. Johnny says, I think you should perm the beard. Nah, it's naturally curly, brother.
Where do you see that?
It's on there.
Oh. Gary says, Trucker G, I've got red oak logs to haul into log yard. Do you know anyone with a pull-behind trailer that would haul the logs for me? I'll pay $200 or $300 for hauling these logs for me.
You should have caught little Blinky while he was here.
Yeah, and now he's already
Who
he's
asked that?
on a load. Gary Wade.
And where's it at, Gary?
James Deckard says, okay, just making sure, LOL, nothing needed in return as I know how cancer is. Thank you, sweetheart.
J-Dub, no, it's not spicy, brother.
Thank you, James. Jan says, do it
But
later.
Madras, is the spice up for sale yet? No, it's not. We haven't. We did the, what do they call it? The test run.
Yes.
And
test
so
batch.
they sent me a test batch. I approved it today, so it'll be going into production very soon. Right now, what we have is the test batch. We have the very first bottles. I thought I was only going to get 2 bottles. They ended up sending me more. We auctioned the 2 bottles that I knew I was going to get.
Yes.
We auctioned those off the other night, and we got 2 more bottles left. If anybody wants the very first bottled Trucker G Spice, it's not labeled yet, guys. I just put the Trucker G sticker on there. I don't have the actual label on it yet. But heck, if it gets big, like something like Lowry's or something like that, you might have a collector's item. You got to dream big, right?
Visions by Anna says, dang, I'm in the beginning here playing catch up.
Nancy says, what size bottles? These are, I believe 7 ounce, 4.5 ounces. I'd have to go measure it. I can't remember what we said.
Brandy says
What they said.
That is a beautiful backsplash in the house.
Heck,
Thank
now you got me curious.
J-Dub says, tell him I'm a girl.
I want to say 7 ounces.
Probably older than y'all. LOL. Got you, J-Dub.
What'd you do with my scale, babe?
I don't remember.
You don't know? How do you not know?
In the cupboard. Second shelf down. Towards the back.
Wait, you're killing me, Smalls.
I think.
It was right where I left it.
On the counter in my way.
You're kidding me.
Leah's mama says, hey, Mr. and Mrs. G, been in and out of the streams. Saw the progress on the house.
All right,
Kitchen
where's it at?
looks fabulous. It's in there.
No, it's not. I'm
It's in
fixing
there.
to just sling everything off these shelves.
Un momento, please.
Why do you ever just put stuff back where it always is?
Well, first off, I didn't think you were going to be using it right
Well,
now.
I didn't either.
It's up there.
Well, that ain't even close to where you said it was.
Oh, okay, I lied. It was in a different cupboard.
I'd have never found it.
All right, now that the scale crisis is over. Pebble says, I bid 25. Jill says, I made it, dang it.
5.3 ounces.
Okay.
So I'm
5.3.
gonna guess they're 4.5 ounces worth of spice in the bottles.
Penny Carpenter Clark says, I'm going to watch Rudolph. I'll never grow up. LOL. Love you. See you later. Love you too, sweetheart.
Heck, I didn't even know we started. We already got a $25 bid.
Cindy Hume says, I love your kitchen. Thank you, sweetheart.
You made me miss it because I was in there looking for a
Cindy
better
Buck
scale.
says, y'all get that famous is my prayer for you. It's right there, G. It
You
always
gotta
is.
dream big, sweetheart. You gotta dream big.
James Decker says, "What is a large scale crisis?" He couldn't find the scales. The problem. Bobby Cantor says, "When you all get done working on your house, you can come to my house and help me finish up. Online, you're doing a great job."
I tell you what, man, I'll never do this again.
Never, never, ever.
No house flipping for me.
No. Jones of Haiti says, "You notice they made it so we can't see in the mirror. Who knows what they are doing back there?" Shh, secret.
Bobby Cantrell said $26.
JJ Juber says, "Hi, Mrs. G and Trekker G. I have something to let you know about."
Right
All
on.
right, sweetheart. Connie Burke says, "Good evening, G's." Evening. Laura
Robert says
"These-"
hello from Vietnam. How you doing, Robert? Good to see you, man.
Robert Mack. Laura says, "These two crack me up. I just love it when Mrs. G has to go find something for Trekker G and prove him wrong."
Bill's at 30. Pebbles is at 45.
Oh.
Well, thank you, guys.
We got Little Blinky in the house.
Little
What,
Blinky, my brother. Yours is on the way, Little Blinky.
Cindy says, "Trekker G, I love your smile."
Thank
Aww.
you. Let's call it Little Blinky is actually, he got the actual first bottle of the bottled G-Spot. G-Spot. Not G-Spot. Oh, Lordy. Here, let's just put you, I'm going to just put you on speaker if you're going to call while I'm live there.
A says 27.
What are you doing, girl?
Cindy Chastain says 50.
Oh, just hanging in there and holding on.
We got Berdine calling because she's in Facebook jail.
I want to bail out your spices.
I want to bail out your spices.
Do what?
I'm going to use my bail money to get your spices.
She's going to stay in jail so she can get the spices.
Can I?
Bill says 50. Pebble says, "I bid 60.
Pebbles is up to 60.
Jennifer Duck says, "That's some good spice."
Berdine's up to 65.
Berdine's up to 65.
She's.
We had a call in
I can see Berdine right now. She's oh, they're going crazy. I cannot comment. I can't comment.
Mary Penner says, "Good evening, Mr. and Mrs. G. I see evening works tonight."
We're doing one bottle at a time, sweetheart.
I know. But I'm going to bid on both of them.
Ace Mark says, "I have 70 for both, but it's cash only. And now
And no way to get it to you.
no way to get to y'all." Aw.
Pebbles
Patriot
says
M-
70.
Patriot M says, "I got 70.
Pebbles came through first.
How about 8?
Do what, sweetheart?
How about 80?
Berdine's up to 80.
Oh, gotcha, JJ.
What's that?
But on the bright side, Sticker Mule did a reprint and the stickers arrived on our doorstep.
Yes, we
today.
did get our stickers today.
I don't need any more stickers and I don't need any more pens. I just want the spices. My nephew loves them.
Did he love them? Pretty darn good, huh?
He's a really good cook as well. So he can use them and he knows how.
Well, they went and they recreated my recipe, and the spices that they used, I mean, the taste is there. The color's a little different than my recipe. I think it's because the where they source the spices from.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay.
like I
the
said,
taste is there.
the taste is there. So I was happy with that.
It doesn't make any difference on the color as long as the flavor is there.
Yeah, the flavor.
I kind of like it better. Their color a little better because with the color that I mix up, you know, anytime somebody sees red, they think, oh, that's
There's
spicy,
heat to it,
and it's
like
not
it.
spicy.
Thank you, Andy. Patriot M says, "Hey, clothes supposed to be optional, and now my G's are still dressed. LOL. I got $100.
$100.
Is that for the spice?" Chad says 75. James Garrison says
I
expensive
want 80.
expensive spices coming up. Woohoo! Pebble says 90. Rhonda says, "Good night. Love you. Love you too, sweetheart."
Make it
Patriot M's at 100.
110.
Berdine's at 110.
Nicholas says, I know them spices should be pretty good, but that's money's outrageous. I'll wait till they come to the store.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. This is just more for the nostalgia of it, I reckon.
I want the bottle with the mug on it.
James Decker says, would it go well with ramen?
Yes, it would.
Sure.
Just throw that seasoning packet that comes with it out and use the G-spot. Yvonne says, awesome news. You got the stickers. Yes, we did. Like I said, Sticker Mule did a reprint for us, and they sent them to us.
Patriot M's at $2.10.
Whoa, Patriot M.
Sue F says, Dano seasoning has nothing on you, Trucker G.
Do what, sweetheart?
Who's Patriot M?
On YouTube.
YouTube.
Oh, YouTube don't count. This is Facebook voting.
Clark says, I still jump on a plane. Red Elise says, what kind of food do you use the spice on?
I use it on everything. Like I
Everything's
said,
in her.
Mrs. G carries a bottle of it around in her purse for me. And anywhere we go, it doesn't matter what I order. French fries, I put in my hamburgers, I order steak,
Popcorn.
popcorn, you name it.
Cut maters.
Maters,
Good on
cucumbers.
Maters. Yep.
Well, I got it quit at 110. If he wants it for that, he can have it for that. But I want to
Genesis,
bid on
be
the
right
next
back.
one.
Okay.
Okie Mama says, are the bottles of seasoning
But just
available?
anything they come up with for a bid, put me $5 over.
$5 over up to 110 is what you're telling me.
Exactly.
Okie
Got
Mom
you, sweetheart.
says, are the bottles of seasoning available
Love you
in
guys.
the...
Alright, love you too.
In the bottle yet.
You're good.
Hey, Mr. Bob.
Alright, love you, bye.
Later.
Gary Wade says, is it hot or what, Trucker G?
No, it's not spicy.
The bottles of seasoning are not ready for distribution yet. We just did a test run, and that's what we've got right now in these bottles, just to make sure that the recipe, they got our recipe the right way. We did already. We're in the process of putting in the order to actually do the first run of Trucker G Spot spices.
Somebody said I love spicy, and I like spicy too. Mrs. G and the kids don't like spicy. There is going to be a spicy version, but when am I going to put it out yet? I don't know. We'll have to see how this line goes. Carrie says, I need some heat, Trucker G. I'm working on it, brother. I'm working on it.
Spencer says, you sound like me with my gate sauce. I carry that around everywhere.
Patriot M says, yeah, I won the bid. My spices. And you realize that's just for the bottle, right? Patriot M? We're doing one bottle at a time.
One bottle.
I'm gonna give you the chance to back out if you were trying to go for both. We were only doing one bottle at a time.
Gary says, I've got some Carolina Reapers, the balls from Satan.
Yeah, that's pretty hot.
Mr. Bob
To
says,
me, it's
I
not
like
so
the
much-
vinegar blend.
To me, it's not so much the spice. I mean, I don't care how hot something is if it's got good flavor. I mean, I've had so many things that are just will make you sweat, but the flavor wasn't there, so you don't enjoy it.
Cheryl says, until G gets the spicy one made, you can add your own heat to this one.
Yeah, you could.
Cindy Buck says, how many bottles did you order for the first run?
I think we're gonna go with 144 bottles on the first run,
Mm-hmm.
and see how it goes, and then I'll kind of know what quantity I need to. That's actually the minimum I can order.
We have Dennis from Truckers TV in the chat.
What's up?
What? He says, I can't wait to buy one. Mr. Bob says, spicy food gives me gas. Oh, poor Mr. Bob. Patriot M says, and I get Trucker G, LOL. I never back out, LOL. Mr. Trench, I'm not sure what Mr. Trench, he says, just finished my live stream.
Right on.
Awesome, brother.
I tell you what, we're gonna go ahead and end it unless anybody else wants to bid on it. I kind of have a feeling Patriot M's got it in the bag on that first spice. Patriot M, if you want to send that, you got to send the Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal, and send it right away. That way, I know you're being serious.
And send your address to g@truckergspot.com. That is our email. Jen says, hey, what's up, family? Hey, Jen.
Somebody want to know if I can make a special order, something with or without I didn't catch it all.
I don't know what you're looking at.
Oh.
If it was on Facebook or YouTube, honey. Oh, Lori, can you make a special order without onion and garlic?
Lori, I could probably work on something.
Thank you, Wendy. Wendy put up the what you call it, the links for PayPal, Cash App, and Venmo.
Thank you, Wendy. I appreciate
on
it,
YouTube,
sweetheart.
guys.
Wendy's so awesome.
Mr. Trench says, I got to try the G-Spice. It's worth it. Checker says, I'm back. I had to have 7-layer nacho fries.
Dennis says, what was the bid? $210, Dennis.
You said bud, not bid.
What the bud? I got Slims and Dr. Thunder. To some, come on, Trucker.
Thank you, Wendy. Wendy has
I got
also...
Slim Jims and Dr. Thunder, too. Come on, Trucker G.
Wendy, thank you for dropping the email address, sweetheart.
Patriot down, let me know what you're going to put that on, whether it be Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal, and we'll start the next auction on the spices.
Oh, Dennis, we're going to auction off the next bottle. Patriot and got it with, how much was it?
210.
210 for that bottle. We got one bottle left to auction off.
And that's if we receive the payment.
Yes.
I mean, sometimes...
Denise Rogers says, I need prayers big time. Can't post what's going on in comments. Sweetheart, you've got them. You've got our prayers, sweetie. Sue says, all cash apps are at top of G-Force family page also. Thank you, Sue.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Gary Wade says, hope all is well with you, Jen Jen.
All right, you ready to go for the second one? And we'll wait and see if Patriot M gets the Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal through.
Oh, we have Miss Gladys Champlin in the
Gladys,
house.
how you doing, sweetheart?
She says, love your kitchen.
I need to come over to come see you, sweetheart.
I can't wait till it's finished so you can come over and check it out, Gladys.
I've been meaning to go over there, and every time we come home, we just, you know how life is. I'm trying to read from here. It's hard.
This one's... this doesn't even show like a name. It says, I'm way too good looking to be your boyfriend. Can you haul meat on a flatbed across the country?
Depends on who she is.
Sue F says, I ordered a bag yesterday. I have a feeling I'm going to need one of your bottles shortly after. Hopefully you will have them shortly. Yes, sweetheart. We've got yours packaged up. I have a few more that came in after I did the packaging, so I'll have to go through those tonight.
Mandy's not here. You got to do a Vanna White.
Do Vanna. I don't know if I can do Vanna.
Chad's already at 20. Chad said, 120
No,
120.
But we haven't, you guys, hold on. Because
What happened?
I think someone else started bidding too already, and I don't know if I
don't know where we're at. I got lost, guys. I'd never make an auctioneer, you know that? I would never make an auctioneer because I suck. And there's a soundbite for you trolls. Easy now. Wait, it's after dark.
Trina says, TT's making me tired. Hearing her snore.
They said you could do, Mandy said you could do better than that, Mom. You're Vanna White.
Oh my goodness. What am I supposed to do?
We need Mook.
I don't know how to do Vanna.
She goes,
Okay.
Dennis is at 125, Vivian said.
Chad was at 120. Dennis is at 125. Little Blinky says, remember, y'all, these are limited edition test run bottles. They are collectible bottles and could be worth millions someday.
I can only hope and pray, brother. I can only hope and pray.
Thank you for the confidence, Blinky.
Chad says 130.
Mook says that I'm fired.
I tell you what, if this ever makes it that big, first thing I'm going to do, and I promise you, if I ever make millions of dollars, I mean millions, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go buy that mansion out in Beverly Hills.
Yep, darn Skippy.
Richest neighborhood there is.
The biggest mansion you can find.
Right next to the most famous movie star there is.
Uh-huh.
If I can afford to do it. And I'm going to start me a homeless veterans shelter. I'm never even I won't even step foot in it unless I go to say hi to the people.
That's right.
But that's my dream right there. I want a homeless shelter for veterans in the richest neighborhood there is in this country.
Wendy says, nope, I agree. You won't make it as an auctioneer. Keep your day job.
I know.
Jen said, and have a party? Nope. A veterans homeless shelter. All right. Dennis says 135. Amy says 130. So we're at 135.
135 to Dennis.
Checker says, no, don't move to Cali. Okay,
I'm not moving nowhere.
He said,
we'll live in the same house, believe me.
They said, okay, I'll approve the vet's homeless shelter.
Yeah, we're not moving out there. This house that we're doing right now, even if I was rich,
this is our home.
We're done.
Bygone says, awesome dream. You will reach that soon.
I hope and pray.
Vicky V says, that's amazing. G has talked about this
for decades
forever.
Now.
You know, forever.
I'm a pretty simple man. There's not much that I really want for myself.
Bonnie says, make a pool in the shape of a semi.
No, we got a river right down the road. That's good enough for me.
Blinky says, no, build one in Missouri with an indoor gun range. Cindy Chastain says, I love that. Dennis is still at 135, guys.
135 with Dennis.
Kathleen says, I thought Hewlett Harbor on Long Island was the richest.
I'm not sure, to be honest with you.
Everyone says Beverly Hills.
I can't think of nobody that's more fitting to live in that nice of a neighborhood than our veterans.
Gary says, I agree with Blinky. The Stone Cold says, evening driver.
And I think all them rich people should have to look at the people that made it possible for them to live in them big houses.
Mm-hmm.
And they should have to look at them every single day. Instead of looking down on them, they can look at them eye to eye. Chad's at 140.
Okay. The Stone Cold says, evening driver, when are we going to hit that kingpin again? City Buck says, don't do it. You'll be miserable. Vet homeless would piss off all those rich people for nothing, people. Love it.
That's exactly. I mean, it's a twofer.
Janice says 145. Checker says, amen, brother. Jen says, we can find grants and build one now. Well, there you go, Jen.
Let me know. Simple man, but what was that? Lynn says, simple man, but wears Dixon flannels and Harley jeans. Just kidding. Actually, these Harley jeans are pretty cheap. They're only like $35. And I'll keep a pair of jeans for about 10 years.
Yeah.
And as far as the flannels go, I don't buy clothes for myself very often.
Kay says, I wouldn't torture the veterans like that. Chad says 150.
150. 150.
Bobby says, but a house.
Oh, Dennis stepped on up. Dennis said 200.
Dennis is at 200.
Andy said, who wants to play cornhole?
Oh my goodness. That was funny.
That was funny.
Thank you, Michelle Brandon.
Dennis said, sit down, Chad. That's what it said.
Katina says, there's almost 600 people on Facebook and y'all are helping me walk my 5 dogs. Awesome, sweetheart. Wendy says, whoop whoop. Dennis at 200.
Dennis just said, he just went there. He said, sit down, Chad.
Jill says, grants 4. I had a phone call. We were talking about that if we ever become really, really rich, that G's dream has always been to buy the biggest mansion that we can find in Beverly Hills and put a homeless veteran shelter in there.
I could die fulfilled.
Checker says Kansas City built the veterans' tiny town.
Ooh.
The vets that live there.
Chad came back
love
on.
it.
Chad came back on and said, 220. Dennis, you're a little wet behind the ears. You need to sit down, boy. I had lived the rest of it. I had to step up for Chad a little bit.
Hope Face
Dennis said,
Star Sloop.
Dennis said 221.
Kathleen says cornhole with false teeth. LOL.
That'll leave you some pain in the morning. Now, won't it?
Jen says
Inside joke, you'd have to be there on that one, wouldn't
Home
you guess?
Depot will actually partner and help build many homes for the veterans. That's awesome.
Jill
I didn't
actually
know that,
came up
G.
with a great idea. You know, I kept all these years I've been saying it for decades. You know, put the house up on top of the hill next to all the movie stores. She said, "Piss off Newsom. I'd love to have that house right next door." But by the time I'm able to do this, Newsom probably ain't gonna be around anymore, and I'll have to look for the next one.
John Sahady said, Chad said, talk to the hand. Oh my God.
Well, Dennis is at
guys.
221 now.
Darlene says, does the spice contain salt?
Yeah, yes, it does. It's got Himalayan pink salt, and it's 28% sodium.
Michael says,
It's 60% less than Lowry's, but it contains 28% sodium.
Michael says, Playboy Mansion would be nice. Helen says, you two make my day.
Does the spice contain... Oh, I read it. You read that.
Gary Wade says, we the people needs to bring our patriots and veterans together, close to we the American people. Veterans are great people. God bless you all. God bless you guys, sweetheart.
They're the reason we have what we have.
Darn
They're the
true.
reason what we have, the freedom that we have.
Chad is
They're
at
the reason we have
2:30.
a country that we have. Jazz at 2:30. He ain't playing around.
Dennis is at 2:31.
John Sahady said, "Boom."
See, I love how we can joke around.
You guys make me laugh anyway. I haven't received nothing on Facebook or
from Patriot.
from Patriot M.
Yeah, we're waiting. Goodness gracious, TT Marie. Baby, don't put your face buried in the couch cushion. All right.
Oh, we put that post up this morning. Said feeling very blessed. The new G-Spot seasoning is coming together. Thank you all so much for believing in us. Mayo Victor Powell Jr. been on our page forever now. Says most men won't be able to find it now.
I like Mayo.
You just struck me funny.
John Sahady said Chad's gonna start 50 cents more here soon. Bobby Cantor.
I don't even know where we're at now.
This is awesome. Lots of fun on the bid.
Chad said, "Fine, you can have it, Dennis. Enjoy. I'll get mine later."
Is that what he said?
Chad said, "I'm done. I'm bow out."
And Dennis was at what? 2:31.
2:31. Wendy says, "Patriot M, you still here? Payment for auction," and sent the payment over.
Yes. Bonnie says, you two make me laugh when I am down. G-Force is special. Yes.
Dennis, you got it, brother. 2:31. We'll go ahead and. Chad bowed out. He said he's done. He's gonna wait till the final line comes out.
Mm-hmm. Sally says, what are you auctioning off? I missed it.
The G-Spot seasoning. We might have one still. I don't know yet. I haven't heard nothing from Patriot M.
Arctic Jeeper says, hi, G's and G-Force family. Just able to join in from Central Illinois. What have I missed so far? What's got your feathers ruffled tonight, Mrs. G? Do I need to beat someone up?
Nah, we're all good
Just
now.
kidding.
Mind you, this isn't the actual finished product label. These are just Trucker G stickers that I put on the bottle for now. You'll really enjoy the finished product label when it's out. But this is the very first test run of the G Spice, and like we said, if it kicks off big, you'll have the very first one. I haven't heard nothing from Patriot M.
No, we have not.
Dennis, you can send that PayPal, Cash App, or Venmo, brother. Yeah, nothing from Patriot M yet. Did you check your PayPal? Because I can't check that.
Oh, and I won't.
You guys make me laugh.
Darlene says, why can't they take the closest close the bases and make them into homes for our vets.
There's all kinds of things that they could do, but
Exactly.
are they doing it? That's the whole point. Steve says, "What is G-Spice? I missed it." Honey, what is G-Spice?
I don't have anything on here either, babe. G-Spice is yummy goodness.
It's the new G-Spot seasoning, or new G-Spot seasoning, a new line of seasoning that we've come out with. Going to be going in production, like, very soon.
Yes. We're in the process of it. Jackie says, I like the stickers. I hope you keep that look.
You'll be pleased. You'll be pleased. Dennis, we appreciate you, brother. We appreciate you.
Yes,
Appreciate all
man.
you guys. Nancy says, Patriot, time up. Give others a chance.
My mind must be lagging because I'm not seeing that. Spencer says, we had chili cook-off at work right before Thanksgiving. One pot said, stupid hot. Most like me wouldn't touch it. One guy said, I eat anything hot. 2 minutes later, he was crying, saying this sucks.
So many people are like that, though. Oh, the hotter the better. I don't care how hot it is. I care how much flavor it has.
Thank you, Wendy.
There comes a point in time where it's just so hot it's no longer enjoyable. At least for me. She's out here getting comfortable.
So wiggling it, trying to burrow into the cushion.
I don't see nothing from Patriot M now.
No, I don't see anything at all. Did you check yours?
Steve says, I make my own barbecue sauce. I wonder how this would pair on ribs. Yeah, very well. Very well. We've done it. Sweet ribs or regular barbecue sauce style ribs. I use it with sweet ribs, regular barbecue style ribs, even a mustard base.
Lynn Jansen says, you three were funny last night. That was
We
lot
had
of
a good
fun.
time. We had a real good time.
Cecilia says, good evening, G's and G-Force. I finally got the rest of my living room painted. Awesome, sweetheart. I bet it looks awesome, and you're super excited to be done with it. Wendy says, Patriotism is still in the chat. List not sure where he/she is.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Visions by Anna says, I am here in LA, and I know the West Side inside and out, and I will help by being a coordinator and property manager.
There you go.
Heck yeah! Bygone says, I like heat, but I want flavor too. See, that's what people think is that the more
Dennis
heat you
received.
have,
Thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man. We'll get that out to you.
thank you, Dennis. They think it has to be super spicy for it to taste good, but too much heat just masks the actual
Pebbles
flavor.
says if Patriots bills out, I still have a bid in.
Mm-hmm.
Pebbles, what was your? I don't remember what your bid was, sweetheart.
Oh, I can't remember. What
I
her
don't
last
remember
bid
either.
was. I think it was like 130.
No, I'm not sure.
And he said, "Do you guys think you will be heading to Hagerstown anytime soon?" Just never know,
Just
sweetie.
don't know. Yeah, it's kind of hard to say.
Hey, Kentucky redneck.
I'd love to because I mean we loved everybody over there in Hagerstown.
Cecilia says, "Yes, I am, Mr. G."
Pebble says 90.
90. Okay. Debbie says, "Hi, G's. Hey, honey."
Oh, pig. I don't see nothing. Not even a comment from Patriot M.
Mm-mm. Hey, Dennis, if you'll message me the address, then when we drop off the rest of these packages, I'll get yours sent out too, hon.
Dennis says I'm one of the first. Yes, you are.
Charlene
Shayna
says,
says beefiness said. Oh, hey, scroll on, man.
oh, Charlene says, I can't do spicy. I about burned my taste buds up one weekend. Trina says, beefiness set up to...
Yeah,
110.
Birdine said up to
Birdine.
110.
Okay.
Yeah, I had Birdine covered.
Michelle Brandon says, hey, G's and G-Force. Hey, sweetheart. Jen says, can't wait to try the spice on New Zealand lamb. Lamb from there is the best.
Yeah, it'd be really good.
Bonnie says, TT wants to be heard. Yes, she does. Apparently, she doesn't think no one can hear her snoring over there.
Well, we're at 90 with Pebbles. Is that where we're at?
Yes.
And so Berdine has 95. She said she wants to go 5 above.
Yeah. Deanne says, hi, G's. Man, it's windy outside. It is super windy outside.
Pebbles had 90. Berdine came in at 95. I got you covered, Berdine. I didn't forget about you, sweetheart.
Spencer Sims says, I bet 50 cents on one that might not be sold. That's all my broke self can afford.
Oh, no, I get you. I get you.
Cindy Buck says, I don't like so much heat.
Wendy said Chad's still bidding on Facebook. I don't know what happened to Chad.
That takes away from the taste of the food.
Pebble says 100. Lisa says, dang, TT.
Michelle says, wait, what are we bidding on? I just got here. The G-Spice.
Who said that?
Michelle Brandon.
Yeah.
That's what we're bidding on.
One of the bottled G Spices, we ended up having more bottles than I expected. I thought we were just going to have the 2. They ended up sending me more.
Debbie says, is that TT snoring? Alabama. Of course.
I think they sent me a total of 6. I opened the 1. Blinky got 1.
My cousin got one.
And her cousin got 1, and I had another one set back.
Mm-hmm.
So it left us with 2. Chad's at 150.
Whoa.
Chad just says,
Go big or go home. Michelle Brandon says, I'm sitting in a Walmart parking lot, broke down. Oh, sweetheart.
Oh, no.
I hope someone's coming to help you out, sweetie.
Dennis comes in at 151. Dennis wants it all for himself.
Angie says, Trucker G and Mrs. G, hope all is well. I'm going to have to get the hubby, Kentucky Redneck, some of your seasoning.
Oh, definitely. Chad says 160.
Wendy says, Dennis and Chad, LOL. They're going back and forth tonight. Spencer said,
That is
Chad,
running really slow, isn't it?
you gave up on the other bottle. No getting this one, LOL.
Chad's at 160.
Ah.
Dennis says 151. No, Chad's at 160. Oh, Eulalia said Dennis said 151,
but
and she's laughing.
She sent me a message, and it was just the mind blown emoji.
Dennis says, bet your ass. Michelle says, yep, just waiting for my brother. Good, I'm glad you got help on the way, sweetheart. Am I disturbing you, TT? Are we disturbing your power nap there? Really? How do you really feel?
She's so stinking cute. Kentucky Redneck says, after Mr. G's pants get auctioned off, we go to his underwear.
Easy now. It ain't that dark.
Johnson Haiti says, I'm waiting for Chad to come back a penny over Dennis.
Pebbles says 160. Chad's already at 160, Pebbles.
Wendy says, I never asked, but always wondered if Eulalia is a family name. It's so pretty. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. It was my great-great-grandmother's name.
Dennis says 170.
170.
Andy, that's TT.
That's our pup.
Heather says, I could curl up.
Chad says 170, 50.
You go, Chad.
That's a good Chad. I love it.
Sherry Beeman.
Chad said, take that, Dennis.
He said, booyah. Mic drop.
I'm pretty sure I see that chest bow up. Say, ugh.
Sherry Beeman says, hello, geez. Had eye shot today. Can't see well. I'm blind eye and not so good eye. Sounds like you have a good thing going. G-Spot is famous. I did see your video last night with Dennis after you went off.
Dennis, so you're not going to let Chad have it, man.
Jill says, ew, I draw the line at underwear.
I may or may not be even wearing any.
John Sahady says, Chad, my hero. I never did see that comment come up on here.
It says 170.52.
Oh my gosh.
Michelle Brandon said 170.51.
Ah.
Dennis got you first, Michelle. You guys are crazy.
Sue McGee says G-string auction.
Let's go ahead and get this ended up here. Chad said 170.54. I think we're just going to let Chad have this one. What do you guys think?
There we go.
Let's see. Show a thumbs up for Chad. Chad gets it, guys. Thumbs down for Chad doesn't get it. You guys let me know because you guys decide. Is that right, TT?
AZ Chicks giving thumbs up. Kentucky Redneck. I'm getting a lot of thumbs up.
I'm getting a lot of thumbs up.
A lot of thumbs up. Angie, thumbs up. Blinky, thumbs up. Woodcrest, thumbs up. Bonnie, thumbs up. Heather, Karen, all thumbs up.
I think it's unanimous.
Charlotte, okay, Chad gets it.
You get this. I can't even remember what the bid was for, Chad. You remind me, Chad.
I think it was 170.54, wasn't it?
170.54, that's right. Trina said, give it to Chad.
You get you some, Chad.
You guys cracked me up.
You and Dennis were in rare form this evening.
That was fun.
That was fun. Oh my goodness. Dennis says, okay, Chad, you got it.
Good man, good man. I tell you what, what'd you do with that box of letters?
Bonnie says, congratulations, Chad. Sweet says, thumbs up. Trina says, give it to Chad. Karen says,
Chad, you got it, brother.
You got it,
just send
Chad.
it Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal if you hadn't already.
Aw. AZ Chick said,
Which I think you might have.
Dennis conceded gracefully. He did. They both got one. We're good to go.
Okay, Dennis sent his in, and just waiting for Chad. You
Just
let me know
waiting
what
for
you want to
Chad.
send it through, Chad. Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App. What'd you do with that deal?
It's in the kitchen.
In the kitchen. I'll tell you what we'll do here.
Cindy Chastain says, Chad for the win. Everyone's giving thumbs up. Congratulations to Dennis and Chad. Thank you guys again. Like we said, this is going to go reinvested into the G-Spice business.
Yes, it is.
Laura says, if Dennis was there, TT would be awake. I think she has a crush on Dennis.
Ah.
She was liking Dennis.
Here's what we got. We got to mail these out tomorrow.
And that's not even all of them because we did get more orders in.
We got
after
more
I bagged
orders,
these
so we
up.
got to do the rest.
So I'll do those this evening.
How many more orders do we get in?
I think about 5. And one of them I have to wait because I'm not sure how I'm going to have to message and find out.
That leaves me with about 5 bags left. Go ahead.
No, Mama.
Let me show you. That leaves me with 5 more bags of the seasoning. If anybody wants a bag, we're not going to do the auction. It's $15 a bag, and we'll get them sent out tomorrow. Uh-oh, we're in trouble.
Who's that?
Bardine.
Oh.
Hello, sweetheart. Do what? I tell you what. Let me just kind of see because I already opened my mouth. But let me see what I got.
You're fine,
If not,
Chad.
I can make up some. If you want the original, if you want the original spice, the one I make, and not the co-packers.
It's the same thing, just
It's the same thing. It's just
different color.
not from the co-packer.
Yvonne
But
says,
I
I
can
can
make it
get
back.
one of those. I can get one of those bags, G. Michelle Brown says, did you get my
We will do
order?
that.
I did, sweetheart. I got it.
Okay.
And actually, yours is one of the ones that I've got to make sure I package.
Okay. Thank you, sweetheart. All right. Bye. All right. I couldn't let Berdine to take all 5 of the ones that we had already ready, so I'll make up some more.
No. Jen says, TT is sending me messages that she loves and misses me. She does. She's so excited to have you here sleeping on the couch.
Dave says, it's good spice. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate it.
Cindy Buck says he rolled that up like a pro.
Let's see if I still got it. I didn't realize I rolled it.
She watched you. She said you rolled it up like a pro. Just flick it and stick it.
Should have seen me measuring it.
Melanie says, G, may have to mix another batch before you leave.
Yeah, I might have to. I've got a little bit left in the bulk bag.
Just sent to Mrs. G. Gotcha. You guys.
It doesn't matter if we don't have enough. I'll make another.
We'll make another batch. So if you guys want a bag of the Trucker G Spot spice or seasoning, let us know. You can pay through Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Email your address to g@truckergspot.com. That is the email for the G Spot seasoning.
What did you do with the bulk bag?
You left it up there. And we'll get you fixed up. Wendy says, time to get better rates for shipping. Also, Mary. Yes,
that's what we need.
We're looking into that as well.
This is what we got left of the bulk bag.
Now.
So I'm going to wind up having to make my recipe myself, like we were doing.
Jill says, how many have finger in it? LOL.
Oh, how many's had a finger in it?
Mm-hmm. Michelle Brandon says, Jill, just lick it and stick it. LOL.
You gotta pay extra for the finger in it.
Haiti says, you should have my address in your messenger. Babe, do me a favor and send it again, please. Wendy says, about died when I saw what you paid to send mine.
Yeah.
Sherry Beeman says, TT is sleeping good. She's actually awake now. But yeah. Kentucky Redneck says, I have a question. I'm only 12. What is G-Spot? Kidding.
Lori says, can you make a bag without onion and garlic? Lori, let me work on that recipe for you, honey. If you want a seasoning, I can make you up a good seasoning.
Yvonne,
and not put onion and garlic in it. But let me work on something that I feel comfortable putting my name behind.
Tom, if you send them $15, through the mail, then when we come home again, we will make up a batch and send it out to you, sweetheart. So it'll be not till we come home again, which will be right before Christmas. Yvonne said, sending through Cash App, you have my address. Yes, I do have your address.
Oh.
Woo.
I will say that when we roll out the final line, the actual product, I think we're gonna have to start charging for shipping on that one.
We're gonna have to
do some cost analysis on that. But I need to find a cheaper way to send them through the post office. They told me that's the cheapest way. The only other way is I need to get the click and ship. Basically, do our own labels.
Thank you, John.
Y'all ship to Canada, or do I have to come get it? It'd probably be cheaper to come get it, Michelle. To be honest with you, the last one I shipped to Canada, I did ship one to Canada, and it was like $14.85 for shipping, and that was to Saskatoon.
Yeah. Michelle Brown says, I'm doing a brisket on Christmas. I probably should get more. Bub says, oh, look at the TT monster. Yes, her so pretty.
I was talking to Van, and I was thinking about, because the color's a little different in this, and like I said, the taste is there. The color's different, and it's a little finer than my mix.
It's not as coarse as the one.
And I thought about, I was going to call him up and tell him, let's grind it a little coarser. And then I was speaking with Van, and Van said, "Gee, you might want to double think that. You might want to let him do that fine, because that fine, what that does." And he started breaking down to chemistry. Van, we'll talk chemistry like for days and days and days until you're like, Van, I just asked you, how's the weather?
But Van is our go-to because he's done stuff like this.
He said with it being finer like that, it actually breaks down into the meat a whole lot better. And If Ben says it's good enough for me.
Blinky, got it, sweetheart. Wendy said, you will most for sure have to charge for shipping and handling. Sorry, folks, gonna have to make G put on a businessman hat.
Oh.
Bub.
Yeah, Wendy seen what I paid for shipping.
Yeah. Bub, I know TT and Mooch can't wait to see you when you come home, sweetie. Ash says, okay, just sent you payment for Chad Sandberg. He didn't have Venmo. Check that you got
Who
it
said
from
that?
me. Ashley. Ash.
On Venmo?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got it, Ash.
Blinky says, I had a nice chat with Van today. Awesome, Blinky. Oh, Cindy Chastain says, hi, little G. My son is in Greenland with you. Hope you can meet.
Oh, that's cool.
What's your
son's name, sweetheart? I'm sure Gerald knows who he is because he does all the paperwork there.
Yeah. Yeah, Cindy, what's your son's name, sweetie? And Bub, did you hear that?
Yes, John, I need a haircut, brother.
Wendy said Vanna's gonna need a personal email or is gonna a personal email from me if I don't see Curable Public in a couple weeks.
Oh, Lordy. Oh, what is it? Yeah, I was checking.
Trina says, I still want y'all to go on Shark Tank. No, because they're going to want
I
to
don't
cut
want
of our
to.
business.
Yeah, I don't want to give the business away.
And we're just going to grow it.
We'll do it on our own.
That's right. We'll just grow it.
Grassroots. Tom, got your Cash App, Tom. Make sure you send your address to us, please, at truckergspot.com. Tammy.
Oh. Cindy, Bub says, pretty sure I've met her son. My phone isn't allowing me to comment. Oh, that's so cool.
Tammy got yours, sweetheart. Thank you so much.
Oh, Cindy says, Bub, his name is Adam Chastain. He's via security forces, so Bub's probably met him.
He's probably met him.
Dennis,
Vicky,
I got your address.
got your
sweetie.
Venmo, sweetheart. Do me a favor, guys. Anybody that sends Cash App or Venmo or PayPal, make sure you send us your address on G at truckergspot.com so we can get it out to you.
And I got a message with Vicky's address. Blinky said, I am Tom. That's how I addressed it, was to Tom Brashears. And then I put on there, Blinky. Cheryl says, G-Spot Spice. It all started right here on G's chat. Billy Bob,
I've been making it for a long time. We just haven't called it G. We didn't call it G-Spot back then. The name came from right here, though, didn't it?
Billy
Can't
Bob
speak.
says, what's up, little G? Thank you for your service. And don't freeze over there. He said it's negative
cold.
25
It's cold,
degrees
he said.
over there, guys. Thank you, Vicky. I got it, sweetheart.
Ashley says, anybody else need help before I start bathing children? Well, hell, I didn't know you were giving sponge baths, Ashley.
Oh, my goodness.
Easy now.
Chad says, that was fun.
It was fun. Thank you, guys.
Ethan
Thank you
says,
so
hello,
much.
Mr. and Mrs. G. How are you tonight? We're doing great, sweetheart. Doing great. Blinky said, slow and steady growth is much better than growing pains. You're right.
There you go.
Cheryl says, yes, it did. I'm the one that said G-Spot in the chat.
Yep.
Ash, give them hugs and kisses from us, sweetheart. And I know you've had a rough day,
Yvonne
and so
says,
have the boys.
Yvonne or Yvonne? It's Yvonne. Right?
Yvonne, yeah.
I don't know why I keep someone to say Yvonne.
I know, I keep doing the same thing because you see the Y.
Yeah. It says, she sent the cash up. Got it, sweetheart. She said 20 for spice and shipping. Thank you, sweetheart.
Thank you, sweetie. John says, I'm game. Bub says,
Mind
the
you guys,
field, like-
I'm sorry.
the feel-like temperature was negative 25 degrees.
Mind you guys, anybody that hadn't ordered G-Spot seasoning yet, we don't just send the seasoning. We
We'll send you a little something.
little swag bag with it, some pins and stickers.
Wendy says, Trucker G, did Patriot and pay, or is that bottle still up for dibs? We actually auctioned it
I didn't
off
see nothing
because
from
they never
Patriot,
paid.
so we went ahead and just redid the auction. The only thing I got left as far as bottles go, guys, is I got one that I opened.
Misty says, I want to get some, but don't have the 15 till the 1st of December. Well, sweetheart.
You can always send it through the mail, sweetheart, or wait until we roll out the product. I mean,
Mm-hmm. It's not going anywhere.
I know a lot of people don't use the apps, and we've told them that if you send it through the mail with your address, your address will be on the letter, that we will ship it out when we come back home.
Vicky says, little G, with it that cold, don't stick your tongue to the stripper pole. Bobby Rogers says, love seeing the house is coming together. The kitchen is looking awesome. We're so excited. I can just imagine the next time we
So Blinky said, I would really like something in orange. Hint, hint. Got you covered already, Blinky. I done told Mrs. G.
And I'm pretty sure Blinky said he just ordered more, so I gotcha.
No, I done told Mrs. G he wants them orange bins. He don't want a silver one.
June says, hey, G's. Kid Cowboy here. Hey, Kid
Hey,
Cowboy.
how you doing, kid?
Jill
Good to
says,
see you, man.
30 here in Washington State. Oh, goodness.
Jason, we're doing good, brother.
TT.
Doing good, man.
I still think that's so awesome that Bub's up there with Cindy's son.
Yeah, it is neat. They can freeze together.
And Bubby said he's pretty sure he's already met him. Pebbles, thank you
Oh, did
for
he
the
say he already met him?
sweetheart. Star salute. He said he's pretty sure he's already
Oh,
met him.
I'd say so. That base gets pretty small on that
That's
up
so
there.
cool, though. Judy says, wasn't home, but how did the truckers' Thanksgiving go?
It was
went
awesome.
great.
Yeah, it was a great time. It ain't no feeling like it.
We had a lot of fun, cooking and spending time with our family. And we all went up to the rest area and served the truckers.
Did I leave my Rolaids in the other room?
They're up there on the trophy. And everyone kind of fanned out at different points in the day and went and talked to the truckers that were just pulling in and got them to come over to make sure they got food to go.
Heck,
And all the drivers.
Squish is out there.
Come
Hey,
eat.
come eat.
Come eat.
Come get some lunch.
Come get some lunch. It was awesome. Kenneth says, negative 25 talk about shrinkage, LOL. Little Blinky says, yes, I ordered 4 bags. I'm not planning on opening my original test bottle. Gonna wait until it's worth millions. Bub says,
Well, Blinky, I'll tell you what, Bub. Hold on.
Bub says, that's cold-blooded, G. And I believe I've met him, but haven't. I've definitely heard the name.
Blake, I'll tell you what. When you bid on that bottle the other night, you bid on the open bottle. You didn't get the open bottle, man.
You got a sealed one.
Because I thought they were only sending me 2, and I told you I'd have to test it. So, I kept the open bottle, and you got a sealed one.
Kid Cowboy's in California right now. Wendy says, yeah, I'm still suffering from FOMO for those turkey tacos on Thanksgiving.
Do what?
From FOMO for those turkey tacos on Thanksgiving.
What's FOMO?
FOMO.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what FOMO is. Wendy, you gotta tell me. I know I've heard it, but I can't remember what it is. Ash says, oh, no bath right now. Papa G and Nana are on. So he said,
fear of
wait.
missing out.
Oh, gosh, sweetie.
Jen says that I got accused for being a lot lizard by somebody.
Jen,
I just said there's a thin line between being friendly and turning into a lot and looking like a lot lizard. I just said there's a thin line.
Yes, Debbie.
I didn't say you crossed the line.
Kathleen says, I love Squish's live Thanksgiving Day. He had a blast doing that. Cindy Chastain says, Little G, he volunteers at the USO on his days off.
Oh, cool.
Sue
Lori
McGee-
Allen says, hello, Kid Cowboy. Happy holidays. Yeah, Merry Christmas, man.
Sue McGee says, stars because you're awesome. Thank you, Sue. Star salute.
That's what I told said earlier.
Little Blinky says, that's what I told me you said earlier. Hence the reason I can hang on to the collector's bottle.
There you go, brother.
John says, evening, G's. I've been busy, as you know. What? But I'm back. Good to see you, John. Good to see ya. Little Blinky said K. Bobby Cantor said, hey, guys. Whoops. The other day there was a funeral for a small boy who loved trucks. All the trucks, there was 2 to 4 miles of trucks. Pickups, SUVs, semi-trucks, all kinds of trucks doing his funeral. Check out my Facebook on that story. Oh, that's awesome. Sue McGee says, fear of missing out.
I have no clue.
Lately messaged in the family
Hell,
chat
I didn't even know LOL was for the longest.
Sophie Love says, where does he have time to be a lot lizard? LOL. Ash says, depends on how much you're paying. We can make it happen anywhere, Sophie. Jason says, in Greenville, Tennessee, making delivery in the morning, 30 miles down the road.
Right on.
Gotcha, sweetheart. You be careful out there.
You be safe.
John Sahady says, I thought they were called hospitality specialists. You know, politically correct.
You gotta keep it PC, don't you?
Sherry Beeman says, hello, Kid Cowboy. Hope you're doing well. Visions by Anna says, OMGGGG. I am so glad we're all just letting go and laughing hard at all the stand-up comedians. We all are. LOL. Little Blinky says, okay, y'all. Belly is starting to think my throat has been cut. Gotta go get some grub. Get you something to eat, huh?
Yeah, my stomach's about to eat a hole through my backbone too, brother.
Yep. We better go. Our pizza's probably cold.
It is. But you guys are worth it. Love you guys.
And don't mind my rant. You know, I can agree to disagree with people and still continue to be in that person's life. So, that being said, we love you guys. And you guys have a good evening. You can push the button.
Friends. How many of us have them? Friends. See you guys. Love you.
Love you, Cindy Buck.
I can't hit the button. There we go. I'm hungry, honey.